Hi, Syafi here. I've been traveling abroad and I just woke up. I would just like to address everything. Okay, I'm done. Sorry for the cringy intro and clickbait title. But today we're gonna talk about hate, or to be more specific, haters. As someone who used to make cringy videos and have a massive ego problem and asshole in general, I guess I have a lot of experience in this one. Now that we're done with the cringy side of things, let's start talking about hate or haters. Recently, I know it's a dead topic and it happened like what, 2 weeks ago or a week ago, but then Amirul Adli was receiving so much hate, or too much hate in my opinion at least, just because he makes cringy videos, which is kind of sad in a way. It's not like he's a bad person, it's not like he asks nudes from kids, you get me? At least he's not that. That's the unique situation in Brunei. One thing, we have a small population, so it's so easy for anyone to blow up and kind of be famous, but then we have a conservative culture, so whenever someone does something that's kind of out of the ordinary, or something artsy, people talk shit and call you cringy, that's what you kind of have to deal with. There's plus sides and downsides to literally everything. But then I think you shouldn't really see hate comments as hate, you get me? You should see them as kind of constructive criticism in a way, you get me? My first experience basically with hate comments was my Portland Hunter video. It was my first video that kind of blew up, or strangers kind of watched in a way, and now it's at 286 dislikes. Amazing, great job, Syafi. I got a lot of backlash basically. I'm naturally a confident person, so I don't really get affected by comments, and in a way I kind of love the hate comments, but because I love attention. So the fact that these people are even like talking about me already gave me a boost, and I was like ecstatic about it. But then it kind of started getting a bit too much. There was one night I remember I was on my bed, I was kind of stressed out for reasons I wouldn't get into, and then I did the worst thing I could have done, which was read comments on Reddit. And then this comment came up, which was, "This is so unnecessary and mean-spirited." And dude, I got so offended and I replied to the comment, but I deleted it. My comment got more downvotes as well, so I basically got more hate because of it. And then I started to hate the comments. Then I started to ignore hate comments in a way. You know, they're saying like ignore the haters, and I just did that. But then again, I was lucky that I'm kind of a confident person. I can't imagine anyone with kind of a low self-esteem to get that much hate to still keep going. So I was lucky to have a bit of confidence to still kind of ignore the haters. So it's kind of good that I ignored it, but since the hate wasn't really getting to me, all I read was the compliments in a way. Since I kind of blocked out the hate comments, I started to just pay attention to the good ones in a way. So my ego was just building up, and then especially when the kind of materialistic stuff or bragging rights things come in a way, like getting recognized in public, sponsorships, having famous people DMing you and stuff, and girls basically. I was dating a girl that time, and then there was this pretty girl who was texting me at the time as well. So I didn't cheat, okay, before I didn't cheat, but then I was kind of confused in a way. I kept on thinking like, why should I date this girl when this prettier girl is texting me? It's so stupid. But that was the position I was in, because it was kind of a rush of, clout basically. So I didn't really know how to handle the situation, and especially at that time I was kind of surrounded by people that didn't really confronted me about it, didn't really say much about my bloated ego, because at the same time my ego was benefiting me in terms of keeping me going, because the hate just kept on piling up, and it got so bad to the point like I stopped paying attention to how many likes and dislikes a video gets. Instead, I just pay attention to amount of views and amount of subs I'm gaining. That basically means that I didn't care about the content, I just cared about clickbait titles basically. And basically the more views I got, the higher my ego got. on my social blade. This is a good visualization of my ego. My ego just got super bloated. But then the higher you fly, the harder you fall. Is that is that a saying? But yeah, as you can see afterwards, my views just went down. Like, it went to shit. Nobody started caring about my videos and stuff. At this point, I was super, I wouldn't say depressed, but then I was super sad in a way. Making videos brought me more stress instead of being a stress relief. It got so bad, and then I kind of took a step back and took a break in a way. A lot of things happened around that time as well, around January. Basically, kind of broke up with my girlfriend around that time. I lost some friends because of it. Not in a way like they died, it's just like they left me in a way because I was so annoying probably. And many other things that I didn't even get into, and I don't have to get into it. And then I basically took a break and took a step back and looked at myself in the mirror, metaphorically, not literally, that's cringy. So then I kind of took a step back and took a break from YouTube, from everything basically. And I thought to myself, like, why do I care about these things? Why do I care about getting recognized? Why do I care about getting sponsors? Why do I care about getting girls? And then I realized that it's stupid to kind of care about it, and it's useless to care about it. And then I asked myself, like, why do I upload videos if all I want is views, right? Like, think to myself, why did I start in the first place? And the reason was always I loved making videos. And then the videos I've made around January and February, most of them are already unlisted or in a way kind of deleted off the internet. I realized watching those, I wasn't even passionate about the content. I just wanted to make a clickbait title, maybe to feed my ego more. Since that point, I kind of started reading comments more kind of critically instead of, oh, I don't like hate, but I love compliments, so I just keep taking compliments. I stopped doing that. I started to see hate comments and kind of compliments the same way. I take compliments with a grain of salt in a way. Like, when people say, oh, you're the best YouTuber in Brunei, or you're the next Ibrahim Kamid, I try not to feel like, oh yeah, yes I am. No, I tried to stop that basically. When there's hate comments, instead of being like, oh, I don't like this comment is gonna make me sad, I try to look into it and be like, okay, maybe it is true. Maybe my videos are cringy. Maybe I am not funny. And I kind of am proud to say that I'm becoming someone that I'm kind of proud of. You get me? Like, how I've changed throughout the past 10 months basically. It's all because of hate comments basically. But at the same time, I'm not saying that you should follow whatever your haters say. If that's the case, you're just gonna become what the haters want you to be. What I'm saying is, don't see hate comments as hate in a way. See them as criticism. There's valid criticism and there's invalid criticism. If you know what's good content and what's bad content, if you can tell which is which, in your opinion at least, then you should be able to tell which criticism is good criticism and which criticism is just shit. You get me? I'm not gonna follow those criticism that's telling me to spread Islam and talk about like Nabi Muhammad. You get me? Because that's not me. That's not, you know, I want to make funny videos. You get me? So yeah, like for example, my last video, TikTok, I kind of got a bit of backlash. Some people texted me about it. And then this one girl was telling me how I was kind of being too mean. And I guess I was being too mean when I was making fun of it. Yes, it was funny, but maybe I was being too mean. So now, instead of just ignoring hate, I take it as criticism. So yeah, I'm not just saying this to influencers in a way. Like, some people are not even famous, but you know, still have big egos. Basically, if you have an ego problem, my advice to you is, first thing to do is realize that you're not perfect of a person. And then second thing to do is realize that you have a lot of things that you can improve on. And then if you think that you're perfect, you'll stop improving. So in a way, what I'm saying is, don't be cocky and keep improving so you can be a better person and a more decent human being, kind of, in a way. Okay, I think that's it. Hopefully this video wasn't too long. Hopefully I can cut it down to a decent watch time so people can actually consume this and not get bored of my story. And I'm not saying these things as if I know everything, you get me? I know I don't. And I also have, more things to kind of improve on in terms of my life. Hope you don't hate me for that clickbait. I'm sorry, I just didn't know how to get clicks on this video. Because views is all I care about. I'm joking. But yeah, I'm happy with the content I'm making now. I'm happy that you guys are happy with the content I'm making now. And thank you so much for staying with me for these past few months. I know I was cringy. I still remember there's this one person who kind of hated on my previous videos, but then now the person is commenting on my videos. Now the person basically likes my content. Yeah, I have a lot more things to improve on, and you do too. And I think that's the message of the video. Don't be cocky and keep improving as a person. Okay, bye bye. See you guys next time. I think that's it. Damn. Okay. Finally, that was a good recording. At least I hope I said everything that I wanted to say. Oh, kanyang bro.